Hello everyone, my name is Rian Ilham Revansyah. I am a 50th semester student of Occupational Safety and Health at Nahdlatul Ulama University of Surabaya. Today, I would like to present to my learning system title Learning how to use APAR effectively to stop fire early. In today's session, we are going to explore one of the most essential tools for fire safety, the APAR or fire extinguisher. And fire accident can happen anywhere and anytime in office, factory, laboratory, or even at home. Many days fires start small but can quickly grow out control if not handled properly. That's why knowing how to use a fire extinguisher correctly is one of the most important safety skill for everyone in the workplace. And in this video, I will guide you through the basic understanding of APAR, the different types of extinguisher and fires, and demonstrate how to use APAR and effectively using the past technique. And by the end of this lesson, I hope you all be more confident and prepared to act quickly and safely in case of a fire emergency. Okay, next is an explanation regarding the fire extinguisher. Okay, so fire extinguisher is a portable tool designed to control or extinguish small fires in emergency situation before they spread and cause bigger damage. Two fire extinguishers are filled with substance that can stop combustion, such as water, foam, dry chemical, powder, or carbon dioxide gas. Each type or extinguisher is made for a specific get on fire, and in the workplace, having APAR available and knowing how to use it properly is an essential part of the occupational health and safety system. And last, APAR is not just a tool, it's a first response equipment that can save lives, protect property, and prevent disaster. Next are the types of fire and fire extinguisher. So they are different types of fire, and each types requires a specific kind of fire extinguisher. Knowing these types is very important to make sure we use the right APAR and avoid accident. Let's look at the five main classes of fire. In one class E, this fire involves solid material such as wood, paper, cloth, or plastic, and the suitable extinguisher is water or foam type. Class B, these types involves flammable liquids like gasoline, oil, paint, or alcohol. Use CO2 or dry chemical powder extinguisher. And 3. Class C, this fire comes from electrical source, such as short circuit and overlit wiring. Use CO2 or dry chemical powder. Never use water because it conduct electrical. And class D, these types involves flammable metals such as magnesium or aluminium. Use special dry chemical powder extinguisher. And last, class K or V. This one is found in kitchen, involving cooking oils or fats used with chemical extinguisher. Okay, next are the triangle. Before we learn how to use a fire extinguisher, it's important to understanding why fire happens. Every fire needs three essential elements. This is called the fire triangle. The fire triangle consists of heat, a source of ignition such as sparks, flames, or friction, and two, fuel, a material that can burn, such as paper, wood, oil, or gas. And three, oxygen, usually from the air, which is support combustion. When their element come together, a fire can start and continue to burn. But if just one of those elements is removed, the fire will stop. This is where upper plays a vital role. Each type of extinguisher works by removing one or more sides of the fire triangle. And one, water and foam cool down the heat component. And two, CO2, carbon dioxide, removes oxygen by displacing air around the fire. And three, dry chemical powder interrupt the chemical reaction between heat, fuel, and oxygen. So the main goal of upper is simple: to break the fire triangle and stop the fire before it spreads. That's why understanding this triangle helps us cause and use the right extinguisher effectively. Alright, now let's talk about the different types of fire extinguisher or APAR. Not all extinguishers are the same, and each type is made for a specific kind of fire. Using the wrong extinguisher can actually make the fire worse or even cause an explosion. So it's really important to know the difference. Let's go through them one by one. One, foam extinguisher are good for class A and B fires, especially fires from flammable liquids like petrol or paint. The foam forms a blanket over the full coating of oxygen. Next, CO2 extinguisher. This type is perfect from electrical fire, class C, and also for class B fires. CO2 works by removing oxygen and cooling down the flames. It doesn't leave any residue. That's why it's safe to use on computer or electrical panel. Next, dry chemical powder. This is most versatile extinguisher. It can handle classes A, B, and C fires. It interrupts the chemical reaction inside the fire. You'll find this type almost everywhere in workplace or factories. And last, wet chemical extinguisher. This one in mainly uses for class key or FV fires like cooking oil or fat fires in kitchen. It's cool the oil and creates a layer that prevent ignition. So to stay safe, always check the label color and class symbol before using an extinguisher. The right extinguisher can save lives, the wrong one can make this worse. Okay, next are the explanation for the pass technique. First, pull the safety pin on the handle. This unlocks the extinguisher so it's ready to use. Remember, don't get too close, stay around 1.5 to 2 meters away from the fire. Next, aim. Aim the nozzle at the base of the fire, not the flames. You want to target where the fire actually starts, not the smoke or sparks. And then squeeze the handle gently but firmly to release the extinguishing again. Keep calm the control, the direction, don't panic. Finally, sweeps. The nozzle slowly from side to side across the base of the fire until it's completely out. Move closer if needed, but always keep your escape path behind you. So, here is video showing how to use a fire extinguisher in an emergency.
Employees should know how to handle any fire-related incidents at workplace. If not controlled immediately, then fire can cause serious harm to the employees as well your company's property. As soon as you see or smell smoke, immediately raise alarm and alert everyone in your proximity. Run towards the nearest fire extinguisher and unmount it from the wall or pick it up from the stands and check the pressure gauge to ensure that it has sufficient pressure to be used. Please remember and follow the pass rule. Hold the extinguisher in an upright position, pull out the pin, and remove the lock from handle. Aim the nozzle towards the target with one of your hands. Squeeze the trigger completely with your other hand. Once the powder starts gushing out from the nozzle, then sweep in left and right directions to cover the whole fire. Every employee of the company should know how to operate a fire extinguisher. The fire incidents can occur anywhere in the company's compound. Employees should be trained to be vigilant and agile too as soon as they notice suspicious incident which may cause fire. Let us repeat, what does the rule of pass say? Pull the pin, aim at the fire, squeeze the handle, and sweep to cover the fire. Kill the fire and save lives.
Okay, next we will go into the Synergy plus Clean Agent Fire Suppression System material. The Synergy plus Clean Agent Fire Suppression System is a fire suppression system that uses clean chemical or clean agents that work automatically to protect electronic equipment without damaging data or the environment, particularly in the context of automatic fire suppression system for high-risk areas such as server rooms or data centers. So, here is the video practice.
Rooms and data centers are the core of the business ecosystem, along with the electrical control rooms, telecom centers, signaling room, UPS rooms, etc. With its operation for almost 24 hours continuously, these rooms are prone to heating, short circuits resulting in fires. While hardware can be replaced anytime, the data cannot. A right type of environment-friendly fire suppression system is a must to control and prevent any such fire mishaps. UL listed Synergy Plus Clean Agent Fire Extinguishing System, a globally compliant system specially designed for the server rooms and data centers. From the house of Swastik Synergy Engineering Private Limited, one of the leading manufacturers and suppliers of automatic firefighting systems. This whole system is an integration of multiple units such as a range of detectors, control panel, FK5112 clean agent cylinders, accessories and piping network with nozzles. The system is designed by in-house team of engineers following stringent international standards like UL 2166, NFPA 2001 and VDS. The details of piping and flow calculations are generated using highly sophisticated software. As soon as the fire starts, the detectors get activated and send signals to control panel. The panel activates the hooter, shuts down the ventilation system and operates the clean agent system after 60 seconds. The complete discharge of clean agent gas in the protected area is done within 10 seconds, which extinguishes the fire. This clean agent is environment friendly, also zero ozone depletion potential. UL-listed Synergy Plus Clean Agent Fire Suppression System is manufactured to the highest global standards, comes from the house of specialists in fire suppression systems.
Okay, this video demonstrates the Synergy Plus Clean Agent Fire Suppression System, specifically designed for high-risk area such as server room and data center. Because these rooms operate continuously, they are highly susceptible to electrical short circuit and overheating. The system works by integrating a smoke detector, a control panel, and a canister containing a clean agent. FK5112. This system is environmentally friendly with zero ozone depletion potential and complies with international standards such as NFPA 2001. Alright, we learning a lot today about APAR, what it is, how it works, how to use with the past technique, and the different types for different fires. Now let's finish with some important fire safety tips that everyone should remember. First, always check your surroundings. Know where the nearest fire extinguisher and make sure it's easy to reach. Second, inspect the extinguisher regularly. Make sure the pressure gauge in the green zone, the pin is still in place, and there no damage or leakage. If it looks damaged or expired, report it immediately. Third, never panic when a fire starts. Remember the past step: pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. So stay calm and act fast, but only if it's safe to do. Four, always have an evacuation plan. Know the escape route in your building and practice fire drills and least once every month. And last, prevention is always better than action. Avoid overloading electrical sockets. Keep flammable material away from heat and never leave cooking unattended. Because in the end, safety is everyone's responsibility. Using APAR correctly can stop a small fire. But being aware and prepared can prevent a big disaster. Thank you for watching and remember, stay alert, stay safe, and be fire ready.